Shalom, shalom, it's your brother Jacob here again. Much shalom to everyone here. Thanks again for coming to my channel. Today I want to talk about sitting at the right hand of God, what that means. Now you'll find that in many verses in the Bible, like in Mark, chapter 16, Colossians. You'll find that in Colossians chapter 3, Acts chapter 7, Romans chapter 8, Ephesians chapter 1. You'll find in there verses that say, I sit at the right hand of God, or I saw him at the right hand of God, like Stephen. I saw the clouds open, stuff like that. What does that mean to you? Does that mean to you that you actually believe that there's a throne in heaven and God sits on that throne and Yeshua, what you call Jesus, sits on the right hand of him? Is that what it means? Do you actually see what I'm saying? So there's people that actually believe that there's probably two seats, or they believe there's one seat and Yeshua stands to the right side of him. Now, if you believe this and you belittle Yeshua, and I say this to everyone out there, and you belittle Yeshua, what you call Jesus, and you make him smaller and you put him to the right side of the throne, so he's not sitting on the throne, he's not King of Kings, it's not him, you're praying to Yahweh or to Yahovah or whatever God you're praying to, and you say it in a particular way. It's very important, because my sheep know my name, it says in the Bible, and they rejoice. They know my name. A lot of people say it doesn't matter how you say the name, you say it this way. I'm not one about the name. I'm not here to talk about the name again. I'm here to say who sits at the right hand of God. You know what that actually means? Because for me, Yeshua sits on the throne. There's one God. You know, when you read the Bible, it says there's only one Elohim, one God. God's not two, God's not three, God's one. You get it? And Yeshua does not sit on the right hand of God. Who told you this? The minute you do this and you belittle Yeshua and you put him to the right hand, what Bible, what stories are you reading? Then who are you praying to then? There's only one mediator between heaven and earth, and that's Yeshua. You have to see this. So when you get to heaven and he says, my son, my daughter, tell me my name. Who am I? What's my name? You're going to say Yahweh, Yahovah. No, you're going to say your name is Yeshua. And if you had any kind of idea what that means, because a lot of people won't get to that stage, and it's pretty hard because they actually are waiting for the Father. But to get to the Father, you got to know Yeshua, because Yeshua is the Father. You get it? That's what this video is about. I want people to understand that sometimes when you read the Bible, you actually are adding to it. You're adding your own thoughts. There's two types of people in the world. There's one that reads the scriptures and the scriptures just come out to them. You know, the grass is green, it's green. It's simple. But there's other people that read the verse and add into the verse, because they've had 30,000 hours of Bible study on that verse, so they add to the verses. Now you have error, and I'm very sorry, but when we get to heaven, there's only one seat, and that's Yeshua Mashiach of Nazareth, the one born in Bethlehem. Bethlehem in Hebrew means the house of bread. Bet, house, lehem, bread, the house of bread. When Yeshua was walking and talking with his disciples, he was saying, I am the bread of life, because he is the bread of life. Everything in this world that lives, even the trees, everything has Yeshua in him. Yeshua is the life, the light as well of the world, of everything. Take him away and you have nothing. Like the sun in the sky, you know, S-U-N. He's the sun in the sky, and we need it. It was an example before even the Bible was born or given to us. He was giving us hints. I'm going to have a son, S-O-N, and he's the light of the world, just like the sun. But I'm going to put it in a book. I'm going to tell the whole story. I'm going to see how many people work it out. I want to see how many people see that Yeshua is the Father. That's why Thomas said, oh, just show us in, I think it was John chapter 8, and I'm driving now. He's on the top of my head. And he said, just show us the Father, and we'll be happy, we'll know. And he goes, you've been with me for so long, and you still ask me to show me the Father. I am in the Father. I am in the Father, and the Father in me. He's saying it plainly. I am He. And then a lot of people will say, well, who died on the cross then? His body died. Inside of him is living. It can never die. You get it? He sits at the right hand of God means he has full authority and power. He has power because the right hand shows domineering things, like the strength. Because he's the judge. He comes to judge the world. It's him. Judge in the right hand. Like, you strike with your right hand. Having full authority, sitting at the right hand. Much shalom to everyone here. I pray that you see this well. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody here. Much shalom to all the people of the world. And if I forgot a country, I sincerely say shalom, and may the love and grace of Yeshua be upon you all. And go make disciples of men. Shalom, shalom.